Hello everyone, this is Mike, YouTube's resident gun nut. If you have to pick a CCW for your grandparents, it shouldn't be too tough, right? Ha! With so many to choose from, it's like trying to choose a breakfast cereal in the grocery store aisle. But stick around to the end of this video. I'll try to help you out, even if I can't guarantee you won't have a headache by the end of it. Just a quick heads up. If Gramps or Granny has creaky joints or grip strength weaker than a newborn kitten, I'm sorry to say no pistol or revolver will cut it, not even the ones on my list. It would be easier to solve a Rubik's Cube after a few shots of Jack Daniels than to rack a Smith & Wesson Shield Easy Slide. Sure, a cocked 1911 slide is easy to work with, but that gun is like a ton of bricks. And don't even get me started on revolvers. Pulling the trigger in double action mode can feel like pulling a semi-truck uphill, while cocking the hammer to fire in single action mode will only take them an hour to do. We can't magically turn your Gramps or Granny into Neo or Trinity, can we? Nope. So what do? Well, this is where a trusty gunsmith comes in. With a few tweaks here and there, they can turn a clunky old pistol or revolver into a well-oiled machine with lighter recoil springs, smoother trigger pulls, the works. Now, there might be a few hiccups along the way, stovepipes, feeding issues, light primer strikes, etc. But the gunsmith can help you cross the bridge when you get there. For now, let's focus on getting your grandparents a gun that they can actually shoot without throwing out their back. Number 6. Ruger LCP2 Light Rack. Ruger's LCP2 Light Rack was unveiled in 2020 as an improved version of the original LCP to cater to people with weaker grips, particularly arthritis-stricken seniors. It has an easy-to-rack slide and chambers the 22LR. Skeptics roll their eyes at the 22LR's self-defense capabilities, but nobody wants to be on the receiving end of a bullet, no matter how small. Besides, the 22LR compensates for its lack of punch with virtually no felt recoil. Also, ammo manufacturers occasionally conjure up excellent 22LR options. Federal's new 29-grain 22LR punch, for instance, boasts a muzzle velocity of 1,080 feet per second from a 2-inch test barrel. 75 foot-pounds of force is nothing to scoff at. The LCP2 Light Rack's 10-round mag capacity and slightly longer barrel mean the punch will pack even more velocity, and it's reasonably priced at $439, which makes it a piece worth considering. Number 5. Kimber Micro 380. I can't say I'm head over heels for Kimber's firearms. Sure, their K6S 357 Magnum revolver line has gained a following, and their 1911s flirt with the allure of custom builds like Fusion's and Wilson Combat's offerings, but at a slightly lower price. However, as someone who knows the 9-to-5 grind, I have a soft spot for budget-friendly guns, which is why Kimber doesn't often make my lists. Still, there are times when I give a nod to a Kimber. For senior citizens, the Micro 380, despite its $600 MSRP, is a tough contender. As a CCW piece, it's in the same league as the Ruger LCP2 Light Rack. They could spar against each other, and I could choose one over the other without a hint of remorse. With its 380 auto chambering, the Kimber Micro 380 barely flinches in terms of recoil. Its aluminum frame ensures even arthritis sufferers can manage it. The trigger pull is around 6 pounds, a bit heavier than the LCP2, but it's so crisp and smooth your grandparents will love it. Loaded with Underwood's 68-grain Extreme Defenders, solid copper bullets with flutes that create a wider and more consistent wound cavity than the bullet's diameter. It has less recoil, penetrates deeper, and wreaks more havoc than the typical 380 auto jacketed hollow point. Number 4. Ruger LCR. The Ruger LCR in 327 Federal Magnum is a handy revolver with features that make it an excellent choice for your beloved grandparents. The LCR has a manageable weight of 17 ounces, making it easy to carry and handle. The monolithic frame crafted from 400 series stainless steel ensures durability without compromising on weight. The patented friction-reducing cam and polymer fire control housing provide a smooth, non-stacking trigger pull that reduces recoil. The Hogue Tamer monogrip helps with handling as well as accuracy. As for the 327 Federal Magnum chambering, well, it's like the gentler, wiser cousin of the 357 Magnum, the perfect snub-nosed revolver cartridge for seniors. It delivers a solid punch without knocking their joints for a loop. And if 327 Federal still kicks a tad bit too much, the revolver can be loaded with 32 H&R Magnum. 6 shots of either will give extra confidence and swagger in self-defense situations. Despite its $859 price tag, the Ruger LCR 327 Federal Magnum is a worthy investment. Number 3. Walther CCP M2. When Walther cooked up their original CCP or concealed carry pistol, they aimed to craft a 9mm handgun that incorporated a gas-delayed blowback system, usually reserved for less potent cartridges. In 2014, they unveiled a lightweight, subcompact CCW with an easy-to-rack slide, a 5.5-pound trigger pull, and a remarkably accurate 3.5-inch barrel, something many hailed as a masterstroke. There was just one pesky hitch. The CCP required a special tool for disassembly, making cleaning an ordeal. Yet, people adored it. 4 years later, Walther birthed the CCP M2, a spitting image of the original with the same chambering, easy slide, trigger pull, and accuracy, but without the need for that pesky tool. CCW fans went wild. A year later, Walther rolled out the 380 Auto CCP M2, every bit as impressive as its forebear, but with gentler recoil, making it a prime pick for senior citizens. Yes, it's around $20 pricier than the Smith & Wesson Easy chambered for 380 Auto, but it's worth its weight in gold. Just be sure to load it with Underwood's 68 grain Extreme Defenders. Number 2. Smith & Wesson M&P 9 Shield Easy. The Easy in this handgun's name is quite the telltale sign. Smith & Wesson proudly presents the M&P Shield Easy as a must-have for anyone who wants a highly concealable polymer-framed handgun with an easy-to-rack slide, a breeze-to-load magazine, a cinch-to-clean design, a no-sweat 5-pound trigger pull, and a reasonable $521 MSRP. Available in 9mm, 380 Auto, and the newfangled 30 Super Carry, the M&P Shield Easy offers solid protection and peace of mind, particularly for those who scoff at the idea of 22 LR for self-defense. For older folks grappling with recoil management, I'd heartily suggest the 380 Auto Easy loaded with the outstanding Underwood 68 grain Extreme Defender. As for the 30 Super Carry, it's a fresh cartridge by Federal, vying for a spot against 9mm and 380 Auto. This speedy little number shoots smaller, lighter projectiles with a ballistic performance and recoil akin to the 9mm. Plus, its compact size allows for a 20% ammo capacity advantage. If stopping power is as much a concern as recoil, I would choose it over the 380 ACP. Number 1. Smith & Wesson Equalizer. Released in late 2022, the Smith & Wesson Equalizer is the ultimate blend of power, panache, and ease of use that your grandparents will adore. Packed with 15 rounds of pure 9mm persuasion, this micro-compact marvel sports Big Blue's cutting-edge easy technology, making it as effortless to rack as the Shield Easy. Discretion is the name of the game with the Equalizer. Its 1.04-inch width, 6.75-inch length, and 4.5-inch height make it easy to conceal, while the 22.9-ounce unloaded weight won't wear them down. It is number 1 on my list because it's nothing short of perfect. Accuracy-wise, the Equalizer's got them covered with a fresh optic cut pattern for mounting a trusty red dot. The 3.675-inch barrel ensures increased precision, while the innovative grip texture and pattern keep your grandparent comfortable and in control. At a modest $599, the Equalizer's single-action trigger gifts your parent with a swift take-up, a clean break, and a short reset, making rapid follow-up shots an absolute breeze. The easy-to-rack slide ensures that their hands won't slip when they have to work it. And for those dark and stormy nights, the Picatinny-style rail is ready for any lasers or lights they might need. Simply put, the Smith & Wesson Equalizer is in a league of its own. And regrettably, that's all the time we have for today. If you happen to own, or if you're looking to recommend any of the handguns on this list to your grandparents, let us all know in the comments. Please help the channel grow by clicking on the like, share, and subscribe buttons. And while you're down there, give that bell icon a tap so you don't miss out on any of my fantastic new content. Thanks for tuning in.